Hello, thanks for joining me for another video beer review then. Another German beer from a German brewery. It's a brewery that I've never actually reviewed on the channel, which is a crime in itself. I have had one of their beers back in 2016, 2017, when me, Dean and Harry met up for the first time. It was probably 2016. And we had one of the, I can't remember what it was, a small kind of little wine shaped bottle. But yeah, and I've never had any of their more regular stuff. But this is more of a seasonal. This is Schneider Weisse. I'm probably butchering that word up. So it's their Festweisse Tap04. I assume this is just like a, yeah, it is. It's going to be a seasonal offering, so a 2020 edition then. So it's a Hefeweizen then, coming in at 6.2% ABV, 28 IBUs. Just get a close look at the old label there. Beautiful, very nice and green, and then the old mountains and hills, and there's the old Oktoberfest shenanigans lifting her up there. He's having a good time. So yeah, really cool. So Hefeweizen beer, 6.2, as I already said. The ingredients then, where are we? I did see it in English here, I'm sure I did, unless it was the other. I can't find it now. It's moved. It's not there anymore. Not that it matters. So best before the 10th of April of 2021. So it's a 500 milliliter bottle. Purchased. Where did I get this? I'm pretty sure I got this. Yeah, Beer Merchants. Couldn't remember then. I was like, So yeah, got two of these. Lovely looking crown as well. There you go. Really nice. Look at that. Awesome stuff. So much sediment in there, not crazy amounts, so it doesn't really matter moving the bottle around a little bit like this, but yeah, let's try and get a bit of smoke. Look at that. Woohoo, as Joe D would say. Look at that smoking gun there. Awesome. So I haven't got a Hefeweizen glass, so I smashed it a few weeks ago, so it is what it is. So we're just going for a half decent, or a bit of smoke come out there as well. So I had a Oktoberfest Hefeweizen yesterday, funnily enough. This has got that look to it. A bit darker. That looks good. So beer in a glass then. It's a just off-white, slightly tinged yellow white head, one finger. It's got a that hef look to it. A little bit darker, I'd say, real darker kind of orange amber. Hazy as you'd expect again for the style. Loads of carbonation rolling up through the haze, but you can see it. Well, I can see it from this side with the light behind me, but yeah, it looks the part in the glass. So really looking forward to this, and it's a brewery that's going to feature a lot more going forward, like a lot of these classic breweries. So anyway, aroma. Oh wow, that is really quite a strong, yeasty, bubblegum. Slightly spicy. Oh, that's a beautiful aroma. A little bit biscuity. Oh, I'm going in on this one. This smells too good. So cheers. Lots of carbonation as you'd expect. There's definitely burpages going to be coming up in a minute. So go again. Wow. It's got a bit of body to it as well, which is one of the things I was picking up with yesterday's beer, from the Erdinger Oktoberfest. It was just a little bit more. I mean, it's got that Hefeweizen stamp on it, so it's a Festweisen really. Is what it says. So it's got a bit of that. I've just had a Fest beer. I just recorded the Weisses Fest beer. So you're definitely getting more. It's like an amplified, feels like an amplified hef. It's been lifted. You're getting that Hefeweizen quality, flavour. The yeast in this is really quite key, I'd say. Their house yeast that Schneider Weisse are using, or Schneider Weisse. Weisse after the event, but yeah, a lot more body, a lot more flavour, bold, quite a upper end of a medium body as well, which, I mean, with Hefeweizens, the ones I've had anyway, they're very good. They're very easy drinking. You know, raw in carbonation, maybe a little bit lighter than this. A bit more kind of a lighter orange or yellow kind of hue. This has got that a little bit more of that on the kind of maltier, not maltier, but yeah. Just adds to the body. It's nice citrusy notes as well, that really quite playful with that. Spicy. You're not getting much of the coriander, although it's there. It's more mellow in that regard. A little bit of spice, not crazy amounts. The more I'm drinking it, I'm probably getting used to it. First impression was like, oh, and then it just dies down. Nice kind of, like I said though, nice citrusy, kind of brown bread-esque. That's a lovely beer. That is a lovely, lovely beer for me. Wow. Let's have a look. Can I find the ingredient? Nope. These guys are out of, incidentally, try and pronounce it. I ain't going to pronounce it, you know that, but it's Kelheim, Bayern in Germany, so Bavaria. So these guys, Schneider wheat beer specialties, are regular amongst the best of their category in national and international competitions, which proves they've got 11 beers listed on Untapped. And they've probably got variants years from, you know, and all that kind of deal, but actual beer wise, they've got 11 beers. And I've actually got 2 beers that I've had from these guys, or 2 check-ins. I don't know if it's the same beer, so I can tell you what it was. I had the Cuvée, was it? I can't even pronounce it. Tap X Cuvée. There you go. I've had the Ease Bock as well, Tap X 2015 edition, German. Yeah, and that was ages, and it's in barrel. Yeah, doesn't matter. That's different beer. So going off topic there. So now you know where it's from. Let's get back to the beer. To finish up on, it's a very well made beer, very easy drinking. All of these German beers that I've reviewed in the last week, it's like they're not, and this is across styles, they're just brewed so simply but effective, but brewed properly with their purity laws, and you can just tell how many years they've perfected it, which if you're into beer, into German beer, you already know this anyway. So I can't stop drinking it. It's one of them. It's just I've had half of it again. That's 2 beer reviews in a row. I've drunk half the beer. It kind of gives you an idea of how drinkability is, and just like, you know, no wonder they've got these big steins, you know, Oktoberfest. It's just like, you know, I get in a mess though, that's the trouble. Again, in terms of a rating for me on this one, this is fantastic. Slightly different take on a fest beer, with the Hefeweizen, or Festweisse, whatever you want to call it. This is cracking stuff for me, and you know what, I'm actually going to give this beer an 8.5 out of 10. It's cracking, really cracking, and it won't be the last beer I get from this brewery that'll be on the channel. Certainly going into the next couple of months before Christmas, I'm going to be getting some other stuff from these, and some real gems for sure. So yeah, 4.25 for me on the Untapped scale. When I come to check it in, it will be a 4.3. But yeah, wonderful stuff. If you can get it, I would, and you like Hefeweizens, but Hefeweizens are a little bit more, it's the one to go for. It's tap number 4 then, or Festweisse Tap04 from Schneider Weisse. So over to Untapped then. It's had 56,526 total check-ins of this beer. Then it's had 441 in the last 30 days. It's had 43,466 total ratings, and it's coming in at 3.67. So not quite a 7.5. Well, not quite a 7.5 out of 10. But yeah, I'm going well above that for me. You could just tell for me the quality of the beer, the water quality, the drinkability. It just kind of glides down. You know, I like a lot of these German beers too. It's a real privilege to actually drink some of these and review them as well for you guys. And I hope you can get them wherever you are in the world, because you need to. For years I've gone past these beers and I've never really picked them up, and I've just started the last month or so on and off. I had plans in my head that I was going to do it this year, and then, you know, I just went, yeah, I started doing a few, and that's it. It's just unleashed, you know, what's to come basically. So yeah, check them out. Let me know if you've had it before. This is their 2020 Festweisse Tap04 from Schneider Weisse, out of Germany. So yeah, awesome beer, worth picking up for sure. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel and that, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up and all that good stuff. You'll take care and keep safe with the way things seem to be going at the moment, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.